Bora Hansgrohe. DEMARE kicks on the left-hand side of the screen. Laporte is also there.
Hello and welcome to Paris-Nice 2021. The 79th edition of the Race to the Sun got underway in the sunshine this Sunday, which isn't always the case. 166 kilometres around Saint-Cyr-l'École to the west of the French capital. A handful of climbs on the menu, but on paper, this was for the sprinters. It was a sunny but chilly day, not too much wind, and just a solitary rider in the early breakaway. Fabien Dubé from Total Direct Energy, one of the three French wildcard teams. He had a maximum gap of around 5 minutes and pocketed the early King of the Mountains points. But the sprint teams began to chip away at the gap. DECEUNINCK, Quick-Step and Groupama FDJ in particular working hard for Sam Benett and Arnaud DEMARE. The gap soon down to under a minute. There was then another attack with 54 kilometres to go. Philippe Gilbert, the oldest man in the race, going clear with his Lotto Soudal teammate Stefano Oldani. They were joined by Anthony Perez from Cofidis and Dubé's teammate Christopher Lawless. They soon caught Dubé, so 5 men now up at the front, although Lawless was quickly dropped. Well, meanwhile, it was a stressful day in the peloton, plenty of crashes, and this was the most significant of them. Two-time winner Richie Porte going to ground and later forced to abandon the race. A big blow for the Ineos Grenadiers and their leader Theo Geoghegan-Hart. Dubé meanwhile securing himself the Mountains jersey before easing off, leaving Gilbert, Oldani and Perez out front. But they were also caught with 27 kilometres remaining. There was then a lively end to the stage with a flurry of attacks, especially on this little hike up to the intermediate sprint at Chateau Fort with 15k to go. Michael Matthews at first over the line. Pierre Latour then had a go and took some strong riders with him, including Søren Kragh Andersen and Dylan Teuns, but they were all back together again with 11 kilometres remaining. The sprint teams setting up their fast men for the finish.
Mads Pedersen looking for the win. Stuyven is up there. Stuyven looking to get through. DEMARE goes. The lead out of Pascal Ackermann now. Bora Hansgrohe. DEMARE kicks on the left-hand side of the screen. Laporte is also there. Who's going to take this on the line? Ackermann is going. DEMARE. Ackermann. Here goes Sam Benett on the tops. Benett goes through. It's Sam Benett of DECEUNINCK Quick-Step.
It's still early days, but Sam Benett is looking like the sprinter to beat on the World Tour this season. The Irishman already has 3 wins in 2021 after taking 2 stages of the UAE Tour. He already had a superb 2020 with those 2-stage victories and the green jersey on the Tour de France. Benett's confidence will be running sky high, while DECEUNINCK Quick-Step are up to 8 wins for the campaign.
You know, I was a bit worried when I come back here and was racing the whole day rather than the last 10-20 kilometres that maybe the legs wouldn't be there in the sprint, but yeah, it felt pretty good today, and I'm really happy that the shape is good now.
Benett powering to his 4th stage win at Paris-Nice ahead of DEMARE, Mads Pedersen and Jasper Philipsen, who takes the white jersey for Best Young Rider. Benett leads DEMARE by 4 seconds overall, with Matthews 3rd. The Irishman also shrugs on the familiar green jersey as leader of the points classification. Dubé, the King of the Mountains, after his long solo effort, he was also the most combative rider. But the day belonged to Sam Benett, and he'll be the hot favourite to double up in Monday's 2nd stage.